If you have a stacked data set like this, where the fruit name and the pricing is on the same column, this is how you unstack them. First, select the complete column of data set and press Ctrl C to copy it on a clipboard. Then what you do is you go to the next column, the very first cell, and you press Ctrl V to paste it. At this point, both column A and column B should look exactly the same. Next, you're going to have to delete the very first cell on this column here by pressing Ctrl minus and then select Shift Cell Up. Once you do that, click OK, and now you can see that column A and column B is offset by 1, just like that. So next thing you're going to have to do, select the header, go to the Data tab here, and then click on Filter. And then on the fruit itself, the very first column, it could be the second one. I'm going to choose the very first column, click on this pull down menu, and then select Sort Z to A. So the next thing you have to do is to go ahead and remove all the unwanted rows. Right click on the row and then delete it. This is how you unstack two columns of data which is originally was in one. Let me show you how you can do it in multiple columns. Right now I've got a stacked data set on column A with name, gender is supposed to be here, age is supposed to be here, height here, and the weight. Same steps, select the data set or the stacked data set all the way down, Ctrl C, and then replicate the same set of data set on column B, C, D, and E. Now they should look exactly the same now at this point. So once that's done, go to the second column, you select the very first cell, and you press Ctrl minus, Shift Cell Up, and you go to the third column. Now this time around you'll be selecting two cells like that. Then you press Ctrl minus, Shift Cell Up, and the fourth column you'll be selecting first three cells like that. Ctrl minus again, Shift Cell Up, okay, and the fifth column you'll be selecting 4 cells like this, 1, 2, 3, 4. Ctrl minus, Shift Cell Up like that. Now the data might look a bit jumbled up right now, but everything will come in par right now shortly here. So now next thing you're gonna have to do the same thing as what you did just now. Select the header, make sure you're selected in data, filter. I'm gonna use the first column to sort it by largest to smallest, and only thing you have to do now is to keep the name, and anything that does not look or belong to this column here, you remove them. Like for example, this is a gender, select all the gender, right click, delete. Again, another gender here, right click, delete. The idea is to keep the names, only the names in this column here, and that's what we want. And all the others will probably be numbers. Select everything, right click, and delete. And now you can see that your stacked data is unstacked.